Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm here live on Facebook with you. This is Jacqueline Grant. Looking forward to talking with you tonight on why is your website no longer enough for what you want it to do. I'm looking forward to talking with you and sharing some information with you. So just waiting for a couple of people to come on and I will go into what I wanted to share with you. Looking forward to having a good time with you. It's a hot Sunday night and thunderstorms are in the area. I hope that we don't lose any power because the lightning and thunder is going on right now, but looking forward to spending a little bit of time with you and then getting off before anything kind of happens with the weather. But I wanted to share with you about why your website is no longer enough and what you need it to do and why it's not doing that these days. See a couple of people coming on. Great. Thank you. Let me start off by saying that just a couple of days ago on Friday, I went with my family to Ruby Falls, which is a tourist destination in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It was the first time I had been there, and it was really, really nice. It's a cave where you do a tour through the cave, and down at the bottom part of the cave, there's a tremendous waterfall, and it's on my Facebook page, some pictures there if you'd like to take a look. But I had a really good time there, and I noticed something on that trip. Now, it's just a couple of hours from where I am in the Atlanta area. It's about a 3-hour ride, approximately. And what I noticed is the fact that through the whole trip, we used our cell phones, and I did not go on one website, not one. I'm going to share with you what we did do. But before I go into that, I want to share with you a client that I talked to just last week. He's in the construction business, and I asked him about his business and how his business is going and what he's doing to get new customers. And he said, that's my biggest problem. I don't know how to get new customers. I'm having trouble getting new clients. I said, so what has worked for you? And he said, well, how I've been getting my clients is through word of mouth and through referrals. I said, well, that's great. That's always a good way to get new business. But why do you think it's not working for you? He said, well, I don't know. I said, well, what happens when someone does refer a customer to you? What do you do? What's the process? And he said, well, when they give us a call, we refer them to our website so they can see the kind of work that we do. They can see pictures of kinds of work that we've done. And I said, okay, so why isn't that working anymore? And he said, I don't know. So I asked him, well, who's your target customer? Who do you usually have as your current clientele? And he said, well, my current clients are either 60 to 70-year-olds or they are in their 30s. And I said, that's where the light bulb went off for me. So I said, tell me about the kinds of services that they buy. And I kind of had an idea of this, but I just wanted confirmation. What he shared with me is that the older clients usually were doing the remodels, replacing roofs, repairs around the house and so forth, but traditionally remodeling. And the 30-somethings, they were purchasing new homes. They were buying new builds. And I said, which one grants you more money? Which one actually is your higher paying ticket item? And he said, of course, the new builds. So I said, well, this is what is the issue for you. This is the root cause of the problem. Your target customer that draws the larger dollar figure are your 30-somethings and so forth in that ballpark. And they are not on websites. They're not going to websites. They don't want to deal with websites. They don't want to deal with having a connection issue. Do they have Wi-Fi connection and so forth? They don't want to use their data to download pictures to look on your website and all the other things that websites do as far as spam and web bots and all those kinds of things that can come into play. So they don't like websites. They like mobile apps. Have you ever considered, I said to him, have you ever considered doing a mobile website, mobile apps, not website, a mobile app for your business? And he said, no, well, why do I need a mobile app when I have a website? I said, well, What is the website doing for you? It's where we send people. That's the issue. Your target customer is not going to go to a website, your key target market. That's not to say that no one will go, but the sweet spot of his business, the 30-somethings, they are the ones who are wanting to be in mobile apps. So now back to my story and my trip. Now, granted, I'm not a 30-something, but I like to think of myself as kind of technologically inclined. So I want to share with you my trip to Ruby Falls. We left and got a rental car. Of course, the rental car company, now everything I'm going to talk about has no inkling to me. This is just naming names of things that we did. There's no sponsorship. There's nothing that I'm getting for any of this. But I just want to share with you our day. So we rented at Enterprise. Of course, Enterprise has a mobile app, and we were able to confirm everything through the mobile app. I'm making my little notes here. I want to make sure I give you all the details. So we went to the car rental agency, and they had an app. After we picked up the car, we went to Chick-fil-A to get some breakfast. Of course, Chick-fil-A has a new app that they are promoting. Then along the drive, we got hungry just before we got to Ruby Falls. And we got to the destination, and we wanted to get something to eat. They said, here at the top of the mountain, there's nothing. You have to go back down the mountain to get any kind of restaurant, anything. So we looked on, again, our mobile app to find out. We did a Google search as to where is some kind of something to eat. And in that area, there's nothing but fast food. We had to drive 7 miles to find a Wendy's, 7 miles. But anyway, the mobile app helped us to find a location. We also, what else did we do? We used Yelp to be able to give that Wendy's a good rating, because there were 2 Wendy's that we could have gone to, one that was 5 miles, one that was 7 miles in different directions. And we went to the one that had the 5-star rating, which was the 7 miles away. So we used Yelp, another app, to be able to find the better Wendy's to go to, and we gave them a good rating as well. We also used on our road trip Waze. You may have heard of it, W-A-Z-E, Waze, which is kind of like Google Maps, but different. And we used Google Maps too, because I like Waze. My husband likes Google Maps. But we used that to check traffic conditions as well as for directions. Then, of course, we checked weather. We used the weather app to check the weather. And along the way, during that 3-hour ride, I used Google to look up answers to things that I was curious about. And as of course, we took lots of pictures and videos, and we uploaded our pictures to Facebook and Twitter and to Instagram. So we also used Dropbox to kind of store those pictures and send them to family and friends as well. And we also used iMovie to be able to edit and create one big movie from multiple little movies. And we also went to Starbucks on the way back. We went to Starbucks, and of course, they have an app. And they also have something about ordering before you even get online. So I have to get online or in line in the drive-thru. So I have to check that app out. We also did a calendar app to remind about certain things, because on our trip was a family member's birthday. So we had that calendar reminder app to show us about birthdays and reminders. And it was just a 24-hour period that I just looked back on and said, I got to share this with everybody, how much time we spend in mobile apps. Here's a very good statistic for you. 86% of time spent on mobile devices, which means your smartphone or your tablet, 86% of the time spent on mobile devices is spent in mobile apps and not websites. So this is the key thing I wanted to bring to your attention, is that your phone is prime real estate. Your phone is prime real estate. You look at your phone hundreds of times a day, I bet. And all these icons are in your face, in your purview, all day long, every day. When you have an app, it's 24/7 advertising for your business. Every other business is here advertising to you. So why shouldn't you advertise your business through a mobile app? So I just wanted to share with you my little day trip. as well as my conversation with my client who is going to be getting a mobile app for their business because they see now that they need to be where their client, their target audience lives, works, and plays. And so when you are doing your daily activities, living life, and you're using your mobile apps, you're doing productivity apps for your work, and you're doing your gaming with your play apps, you're on your phone all the time. So why shouldn't your business be there as well in front of your target audience? Contact me if you'd like more information regarding getting your own mobile app for your business. You can have it within 7 to 10 business days. It's a quick turnaround, and we can go through all the details with you. So just feel free to inbox me or send me an email and contact us. You can go to mobileapps.marketingmasterysystems.com. That's where you go. mobileapps.marketingmasterysystems.com. So we hope you got some great information. Give some thought to the amount of time you spend in mobile apps. And if you're anything like your target customer, they're on those mobile apps as well. So hope to talk to you soon. Thanks. Jacqueline Grant, signing out.